if we can get to this position, okay, whatever our launch position is, and it should be somewhere in here. It doesn't matter who you're watching hit. Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, it doesn't matter, right? They all start differently, but where do they get when they're at contact or about to launch, excuse me? Their hands are back, right, in a loaded position. Their weight is back, right, so that they can fire everything together through the middle of the field. That's the other important piece, through the middle of the field. We're not looking to hook, okay? We're trying to attack through the middle of the field with our whole body. We have a young team for the first time, you know, honestly, probably since my first year at Orange Lutheran. I feel like there's a lot to be reteaching. You know, we graduated 6 starters in the offensive lineup, our 2 top starters on the mound last year. We have 4 freshmen and 3 sophomores on this year's varsity team. I think we have 10 commits, several in the senior class. We have 8 seniors this year. Oh, gosh. That's when you're high-fiving everybody on a swing like that. Atta boy. Being a good receiver, the number one thing for our catchers, right, is trying to get as many strikes as we can for our pitcher, trying to create as little a movement as possible. If it's a ball, we just want to catch it. If it's close to the strike zone, we want to make it a strike. If we can expand that home plate from 17 inches to 22, 23 inches, our pitchers are going to be pretty successful.
The small glove allows us to do a couple things. Most importantly, it's our catch point. We have we call it a kill spot in our glove, and this focuses them to have to really aim for that spot. If they're catching it up in their fingers or catching it deep in their palm, that's where we get the rattle. And when we really can attack a kill spot, almost like with a barrel when we're swinging, you have the sweet spot on your barrel. Same part of them in our glove. So these guys are really attacking where they're trying to catch it and control the catch point, which is going to maximize our palm presence as well as where we can get our transfer point from.
Eric Borba, you know, 3-year starter at third base for us. He's the defending co-MVP of the Trinity League. Really look for him to lead in multiple ways, you know, especially on the field. He's not the most vocal leader, but he leads by example. And, you know, being the son of a coach is always tough, and especially to be that leader role because they're hearing it from me. And, you know, but he's the guy kind of the center of our offense that, you know, is the key to us scoring runs. You know, he drove in 30 runs last year, hit well in the high 300s, and really is our main run producer.
I think I'm a plus bat. I think I can hit really well. So just showing them, teaching the young guys especially how to hit and how to go have a different mindset each time, not just try to be too big every at bat.
Miranda, you know, one of our main pitchers on the mound, committed to the University of Texas. Another 3-year guy. He made the transition in his role from closer, reliever the last couple of years to now being in the starting rotation. So he kind of anchors the front end of the staff there. Big power fastball that runs up to 92, 93 miles an hour with a good slider, curveball, and changeup to back that up.
I'm going to be fastball, slider dominant. That's what my main pitch is, fastball, low 90s, slider, high 70s. But I could flash a like loopy curveball in there every once in a while and change up here and there to lefties, but fastball, slider dominant.
Noah Rodriguez, another leader on our team. Noah's a special player here at Orange Lutheran that's a 2-sport athlete. We don't have many of those anymore. And he was starting defensive back and spent some time at running back with the football team. Had a tremendous career with our football program, and now he's transitioning over to baseball. He's an outfielder for us. High energy guy, the fastest guy on the team that we really look to create some offense on the base paths and create some havoc in that aspect. But really looking forward to seeing what he does his senior year.
Offensively, if I get on base, I'll probably be at third base in the next 2 pitches, which obviously helps putting me in scoring position. And you know, on the defensive side, just being able to track down balls that usually wouldn't be caught, taking away those good hits in the gaps, restricted airspace is what we call it.
Nick Peterson is a left-handed pitcher, just committed to UC Santa Barbara. Pitched in some games at the varsity level last year and did some things, and then we came back this fall as a senior, and it was night and day. I mean, he was touching 89, 90 miles an hour. The body had really, you know, developed. He just physically grew. And this was a guy that wasn't going to be denied his baseball opportunity. He is just a guy that, you know, we have to be able to call on in any tight game, whether it be the 2nd inning or the 5th inning. Just going to serve a lot of different roles for us on the mound.
Confidence and mentality on the mound is definitely one of my strong suits. Just being able to control the game from a mental standpoint. You know, if I don't make the pitch to the location that I need to make, you know, I can come back and throw the next pitch for a strike and, you know, have confidence in my defense and in my own pitches, my own abilities to just, you know, attack the batter.
Brock Wirthkin, just a coach's dream. A kid that, you know, debated coming to Orange Lutheran because he didn't know if he was at the level to play in the Trinity League, and decided to come because he loved the school. And it hasn't been the easiest road as far as playing time, but the school has done tremendous wonders for him personally. The energy he brings is second to none. He serves a big role on the team. He catches, he plays some first base. He also is a right-handed pitcher. He's a run producer that can do a lot of different things, but really just the energy and really a guy that, you know, you want the younger players to look up to because of his work ethic.
That guy that puts it all on the line. I don't like to shorten out any energy. Play energetic, play loose as well. I say loud. I'm a pretty loud guy because I play first and catcher. Got to be loud with the music going, the fans going. So, yeah.
But when we're not on time, what happens to us? We lose posture, we manipulate our swing, we lose strength, right? If you guys will buy into just getting there early in phase one, we talk a lot about it. If you'll buy into it and understand that it's going to take a little bit of time, nothing comes overnight. But if you over-exaggerate it, you're going to see some huge strides in your performance.
As always, thank you. We are blessed to be your children, and we give this day to you. Amen.
Amen. Thanks, Coach. Let's get a break. Lancers!